Perfect execution is not a coincidence, it's an obsession, because they understand that small details create huge differences. Their thoughts are not casual, they are intentional. Chaos does not disorient them, it energizes them, because they see opportunities where others only perceive problems. Knowledge is not advantage, it's leverage, and they know exactly where to apply force to move mountains. Their thoughts are not ideas, they are seeds, because each concept is designed to grow and transform into tangible reality. Quality is not the standard, it's the signature, because they understand that constant excellence is their personal brand. Their networks are not contacts, they are extensions of their ability to impact multiplied by brilliant minds. Their decisions are not reactions, they are creations, because each choice is a conscious act of building the future. Risk is not a threat. Power is not possession, it's responsibility, because they understand that every acquired ability implies the obligation to use it. The walls of his meeting room are shielded with agreements. The car he drives does not make noise, but it clears the way. The gift he gives does not cost much, but it has more meaning than jewels. Their decisions are not options, they are commitments, because each choice is an act of faith in the future they create. He does not give interviews, he gives results. Elegance is not in his clothes, it's in the precision of his movements. In their homes, silence has its own weight, as if the walls hold the echo of decisions that change the world. They don't study markets, they create them, because they understand that true wealth comes from needs that others haven't seen. Each person around him is part of a bigger move. Taxis do not exist in his reality, everything is discrete transfer. Improvised meetings do not exist in his world. Every object in his space has a purpose, nothing is by chance. Where others see expenses, he sees positioning. He doesn't walk fast because time runs at his pace. Intuition is not divination, it's processing. Their objectives are not ambitions, they are commitments, because they operate with the intensity of those who do not accept alternatives. Strategy is not a plan, it's vision, because they see several possible futures and create the path to the most desirable one. Resistance is not an obstacle, it's information, because every no received reveals exactly what they need to change. Money is not security, it's freedom, the ability to choose without external limitations that restrict vision. Their decisions are not choices, they are destinies, because they understand that each option is a vote for the world they are building. Patience is not virtue, it's strategy, because they know that the perfect moment is worth more than impulsive speed. Their libraries do not hold books, they hold the mindsets of geniuses who learn to translate into action. Their thoughts are not private, they are prototypes, drafts of realities that others will experience as destiny. The scent of expensive incense marks the beginning of his most productive hour, because they understand that the way of thinking determines the way of living. The names on his agenda are not pronounced publicly. Simplicity is not lack, it's abundance, because they extract maximum value from minimal elements and resources. Their investments are not bets, they are certainties in disguise, because they see futures that others confuse with fantasies. Money is not the objective, it's oxygen. Their questions do not seek answers, they seek perspectives, because they know that the quality of the questions determines the quality of the future. Change is not disruption, it's opportunity, because they see in each transformation the possibility of redefining entire industries. The conversations he has are not casual, they are strategies in disguise. A call from him can shake the agenda of 3 continents. The lowlights do not relax him, they activate him. Patience is not waiting, it's preparation. Each step he climbs, he designed himself. Each action is thought 3 moves ahead. His presence in the room changes the air, making it tense and respectful. Watches do not mark hours, they mark commitments with key people. The data he consults is not on Google, it's in his network. The paths he takes are not marked on the GPS. His way of looking disarms speeches. Others live for the weekend. She lives for the exact moment when an industry is ready to be conquered. The conferences he attends are private and without microphones. His windows do not show views, they show domains. Memory doesn't store names, it stores patterns. because they recognize opportunities that others confuse with coincidences. Discipline is not restriction, it's freedom, because the right habits eliminate the need to make exhausting decisions. The chair where he sits was made to support those who move the board. The signatures he collects are not autographs, they are alliances. The piano plays softly as the plan for the next quarter is projected. Knowledge is not power, it's leverage, and they know exactly where to apply force to move mountains. Loneliness is not a price they pay. It is the space they need to hear the sound of empires growing. The leather scent in his office is not casual, it's a forged identity. The crystal in his room reflects as much style as discipline. Failure is not defeat, it's education. Because each mistake is a lesson that others pay to learn. The sources of his data do not appear in search engines. Knowledge is not accumulation, it's transformation, because they know that information without action is lost potential. Charisma is not personality, it's certainty, the tranquility projected by those who know exactly where they are going. Their words do not fill spaces, they create realities, because they understand that language is the most powerful tool of construction. His meetings do not have a public agenda, but their effects are felt in stock markets. Change does not scare them, it excites them. The present is not a prison, it's a lever, because they use the current reality as a fulcrum to move the world. Their alliances are not partnerships, they are multipliers, because each correct association exponentially amplifies the impact. Leadership is not position, it's influence, the ability to make others see possibilities where they once saw limits. The phrases he repeats are internal keys, not motivational mantras. Change is not interruption, it's evolution, because they see in each transformation the opportunity to lead the future. Failure is not the end, it's information, valuable data on what to adjust so that the next iteration is perfect. While the city sleeps, he reviews the markets that will dictate the future. Because they know that the perfect opportunity finds those who are completely ready. Power is not strength, it's influence, the ability to create conditions where others spontaneously make the right decisions. Fear does not paralyze them, it informs them, because every calculated risk is a door to unexplored territories. The elevator opens and everyone knows it's time to shut up. The sound of the scanner is as familiar as that of a symphony. Discipline is not restriction, it's direction. The phones he uses are not in stores. Breakfast is not routine, it's planning the next steps on the board. His personal assistant has more power than several directors. Failure is not the end, it's feedback, valuable data that others pay fortunes to obtain. Time is not a limitation, it's a resource. And like any resource, its value lies in the wisdom with which it is invested. There are no Sundays for him, only days with different rhythms. Discipline is not sacrifice, it's investment, because each small present renunciation becomes future freedom. Each button on his shirt costs more than an average rent. Important decisions don't sound loud, they just change the course of things. The questions he asks do not have an immediate answer. Their signatures don't adorn contracts, they sculpt futures, and each stroke redefines what it means to be inevitable. The marble where he steps has a history of embedded power. Their vacations are investments in disguise. Each destination hides a market they plan to dominate before returning. Pressure does not break them, it strengthens them, like metal that is tempered under conditions that would destroy ordinary materials. Each of his employees knows they work for a vision, not a company. Money is not the end, it's flow, a current that they direct towards the materialization of impossible visions. The world sleeps in shifts, but his mind operates in a time zone known only to those who move continents. Innovation is not invention, it's connection, because they see relationships between ideas that others keep separate. There is no noise where he lives, only pure concentration and prolonged vision. Each meal has a protocol, but it does not lose flavor, because the correct systems eliminate the need for exhausting decisions. His desk is cleaner than the history of some banks. Power is not domination, it's magnetism, the ability to attract resources towards their vision without the need for persuasion. Simplicity is not reduction, it's distillation, because the most powerful concepts can be explained in a sentence. Their goals are not dreams, They are commitments. Because the difference between wanting and achieving lies in the intensity of the commitment.